Night of Champions is coming up, and there's tons of drama surrounding whether or not the event will even happen with everything going on in the world. We want it to happen because we've got dream matches in store, including John Cena versus CM Punk and Randy Orton versus the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Also, which legend says he's got one more match in him? It ain't Goldberg, y'all. This is the Spandex Stand-Ups. It ain't Goldberg, baby.
Old Goldie.
We got another old, bald.
Would you want to see him in one more match? Would you want to see a Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Y'all, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's who we're talking about. Would I want to see him in one more match?
I thought it was a great send-off for him and KO.
No, he had a great send-off with KO in Texas. Great match, right? It wasn't a gimmick match. It was a great match.
Just to beat each other around the whole building match.
Wildly exceeded everyone's expectations, honestly. Like, I don't know that any of us expected that
Stone Cold
to be as good as it was. I think you gotta end on that.
Yeah, dude. If anything, I'd like a run-in or a segment or like just always do what the Undertaker's been doing nowadays. You know, get physical if you need to for the sake of the storyline, but no official match is necessary at this point. Because the KO match kind of what was like off the cuff anyways, you know, so just let it be that thing, you know?
I mean, maybe like be a guest referee.
That'd be awesome.
You know, stuff like that. But yeah, we don't need you versus anyone anymore, Stone Cold. The business has moved on.
Yeah. Got a little bit more news up top for you. Dirty Dom injured.
Dang.
So that means his IC title with AJ off.
Well, him and Liv, dude. Both on the shelf. This is a work.
I think so. I think Liv was like, call out sick too.
They're both
call out sick. I see how close you're getting with Roxanne. Call out sick too.
She afraid. I'd be afraid.
I mean, it's the same thing happened before. Acting like it's not going to happen again. Injuries lead to relationships.
It is a bummer, though. Dom, rest up. We need you out here defending that IC title.
A lot of great opponents that he can have.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I need the lower cards, we've said it till our faces are blue on this podcast. The lower card titles need to be defended most weeks, I feel like.
Well, those champions at least need to be in action.
Yeah.
I think most weeks. You know, Gunther really took the IC title in a direction where it got defended a lot less. Logan Paul took the U.S. title where it got defended a lot less.
Yeah, but I still need my open challenges. Come on. Especially the U.S. title. The open challenge is built into the history of the belt.
I just think we need more ladder matches for both in general.
We're going to keep saying the same thing. I want more tag title, mid-card titles. This dude wants more ladder matches. We're going to say it till we're no more. Mick Foley might have a farewell tour in him in 2028. Don't know why he put 2028 in there.
What does that mean?
He wants to do the whole shebang and then never talk about wrestling again.
I don't know that we need Mick Foley back in the business.
I mean, I love him as an ambassador. Let people know about what it used to be, but no, that guy doesn't need. He's just so broken, man. He just makes every time you see Mick Foley, they tout him out. You're like,
yeah, we've just moved on from the business being about like breaking down bodies and souls and minds, and there's certain guys that you just look at and you're like, dang. You're from that generation.
We broke you.
It's not about wanting to forget those guys or anything like that. I just don't know how they incorporate it on television now, given the direction the product has gone in. It's gone in such a new, cool, hip, sharp way that, sure, you can still honor the legends and bring folks out. But, if you've noticed, man, they are not... I'm surprised they're doing this Goldberg thing.
I think
it shows you how much. It does show you how much respect they have for Goldberg in the industry and in WWE, and probably how dicked around he got by Vince McMahon multiple times, decades.
Triple H probably saw.
He probably saw the whole thing, and he's like, you know what? Like, not only were you screwed the first time, he screwed you the second time, and that's crazy. So they don't want to do this legend stuff.
No.
This is a Goldberg specific thing, and luckily Goldberg does still have some cachet in Atlanta as a celebrity.
It was fun to see the audience cheer when Gunther said he was gonna wipe his legacy.
Yeah.
People were like, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I just think Atlanta rallies around Goldberg. It's
Yeah,
a perfect
doubt.
place. It's going to be a great moment, great television.
Yeah. No,
And I do love this idea of this is my last match.
he did come out and say it.
And what if you win? Well, isn't that an interesting predicament?
It is.
Great answer, right? Like I love the way they're playing this. Like, yeah, we know it's your last match, so don't make it obvious you're going to lose. No, like
I could still win. Dang it.
I can still win and walk away.
Yeah. Yeah. People have vacated titles before. Speaking of vacating titles, Noam Dar is injured. He is stripped of the Heritage Cup. So I can't wait to turn in Tuesday. We record on Tuesdays, so I can't wait to watch NXT to see what happens tonight. So what a weird title. They carry around a cup like the Stanley
it's
Cup.
crazy.
I don't know. Raquel expected to keep her title. Looks like her and Roxanne are going to defend the tag titles. What a way to welcome Roxanne into the fold. Mm-hmm. They were hugging it out last night, man. What's up?
Yep.
Liv expected to be out 6 months.
She'll be back by the Rumble.
That's what I'm saying. Nice surprise entrance to the Rumble. We'll be back to
Rest
WrestleMania
up,
season
Liv.
before we know it.
Rest up, Liv. Go be a Hollywood star. Come back at the Rumble.
Yeah, she's resting up that shoulder.
Hopefully
man.
you're
That's
still
no
getting
joke.
paid.
Oh, she will. I'm sure. Chad Gable dealing with an undisclosed injury.
Dang, of course he is. He's wrestling as two guys right now.
Right.
He's busy.
Allegedly.
He's busy.
Apparently that Penta, sacrifice arm was supposed to write him off for a little bit, let him heal up. But I wonder how they're going to play that with the El Americano Grande. El Grande Americano.
El Grande Americano. Yeah.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
Interessante. What a great match. Did you enjoy the Penta Braun match last night?
So good. Oh, that spear?
Good kickoff? Yeah.
Oh, that spear?
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean,
They only had 4 matches last night.
Braun Breaker's a stud, man. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And when you think about Penta being this international superstar, Braun being this homegrown WWE, I mean, you're like, it's a big win for Braun Breaker.
Big win. That caught me off guard a little bit. I thought they were going to have a dirty finish, but
that spear,
clean win.
Yeah, it's great.
Let's get into Night of Champions happening this Saturday, allegedly.
Hopefully.
So we'll see how it goes. Just announced last night, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I'm just hyped Karrion Kross is on the card, bro.
They're trying to squeeze Sami Zayn into the card because they know that he gets a huge pop in Saudi Arabia.
All good.
They're throwing this Karrion Kross thing out. They need to commit to Karrion Kross. Lean in.
Yeah.
I don't like what they're doing right now with him. It's just 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right, yeah. He's on main event, then he's not on TV for a while.
I need more.
But he's still selling the most merch.
Lean
what's
in.
going on? And also, the curse of Sami
Zayn's going to win this because it's Saudi Arabia, and that's where he gets love.
Yeah. I'm just glad Sami gets a win. Karrion gets on a PLE, and we'll get to see if the Karrion curse continues. Every superstar he comes in contact with turns heel.
Yeah, true.
So I'm excited about it.
I like it.
Let's see how it plays out. Either way, I get Karrion Kross on my TV, and I'm pumped.
Yeah.
And Scar.
Yeah, this is just one of those matches that in 2 years, when you go back to look at the PLE list, you're going to be like, man, that was a bit of a throwaway match.
Well, I think it's going to be one of those, that happened?
Yeah,
I think it's going to deliver match-wise.
Oh, that happened. That is
just,
the new
will
thing
the storyline progress?
That is a new thing that happens for me now, where I'm like, oh, Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton happened in 2021? Really?
What?
I guess it did.
Yeah, especially from 2012 to 2020 when it was bad.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, they did what?
Yeah, you got me more excited about this match. I love it. But Sami Zayn's picking up the dub.
Picking up the dub. Well, Sami needs to get a win. I was hoping he was going to find a way to beat Orton, but
He going to be world heavyweight champ.
I hope so.
I think they're setting up for him to win the Rumble. I'm already picking it now.
Sammy winning the Rumble.
Sami Zayn wins the Royal Rumble.
Okay. How we feeling about the street fight between Raquel and Rhea? Finally, we get these two in a match. Might as well just go ahead and say, street fight it up.
I'm pumped. Super pumped. Yeah, let's go.
Roxanne can interfere, build some trust with Raquel, because the ultimate goal here, right, is for Raquel and Roxanne to be tight when Liv comes back.
Yeah.
Right? You know? But we got 6 months, so let's slow burn this. You know, like they hugged it out after Rhea last night, but like maybe there's still a little mistrust there. You know, like. But I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. I think this is probably gonna be a show stealer.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
They can both two powerhouses, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun to see what these two can do. You know, because Rhea usually just throws girls around, you know, so now someone can toss her around too. So I'm excited to see two. Big E says it best: meet, and meet.
Yeah, Raquel Rodriguez has been incredible. You know,
She's really transformed. Putting her with Liv was perfect.
Yeah, because I mean, she was great when she first came on. You know, very physical, throwing the other, folks in the division, just throwing them around. So I mean, I am excited for this match because it feels like a perfect kind of weight and size difference and matchup.
Two heavyweights, I love it. I'm just so glad Raquel stopped doing the back thing. Like when she'd come out and just,
it's a little much.
Like, come on,
a little much.
Yeah, she's perfect Diesel to Liv Shawn Michaels. Great gimmick. Queen of the Ring finals: Jade Cargill, The Storm's Coming, versus Empress of Tomorrow. Everyone's favorite aunt, Asuka. With her haircut and the earrings, she even with the face paint, she looks like an ant to me. You know, I love it.
Yeah, I mean,
but like the scariest ant in the first place. I completely thought it was going to be the opposite of this in the finals, so I'm caught off guard here.
I think this is going to be a bad match.
I unfortunately agree. I think Asuka's the choice, but with more more of a return. This is only going to be her second or her third match back.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like Asuka's the person, right? It's a new person in the business versus someone that's been there a while and put in the work,
but might have a little mistrust with that knee, which she hadn't shown. I don't know why I'm saying that. That's just what my brain's going to. She's shown she's back and hyped, and it seems like Asuka of old. So I don't know.
But it seems like they're all in on Jade Cargill.
Yeah.
So man, this one's tough. I got to go Asuka.
Okay. Reestablish her in the game. Queen of the Ring gets a title shot against Asuka and Io. Old friends, now enemies.
But you also got Naomi floating around. She's got the Money in the Bank.
And that's why I don't think Jade needs it. Because she's written into that Tiffy Naomi storyline already, I feel like.
They could set up for a killer. I don't know. I really don't know what the direction this one goes. I don't know the direction any of these going, but
this whole tournament had me turned around. Totally. I'm not going to lie. Everything, when I thought I was for sure over here, WWE hit me with this. Yeah. So I don't know how to read this match whatsoever. Yeah. So I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Cody versus Randy? I mean, this is a match we wanted when Cody was the champ, but now we get it.
It's a dream match. I like that. Randy's going to win.
Okay.
Randy's going to win. Cody can lose. Doesn't have the belt. He can lose.
Cody's been losing a little bit, though.
Randy Orton got screwed in this tournament last year. It's redemption for him. He wants it. He's got a why. Again, not only did Randy Orton lose in this tournament last year by getting screwed, he lost to Gunther, current champion. So if we're talking SummerSlam,
Randy Gunther,
I think you do a Randy
round 3.
Gunther round 3 for the title. Maybe Randy gets 15.
That would be awesome, right?
Cody can't be happy for Randy.
Heel
this turns Cody heel.
Because you've seen the reports coming out that Cody let it slip out in the interview that his face days are coming to an end.
So I think...
Ooh, dude. Dude, I'm
That's
doing
what
the
I
rock
see.
thing right here. You got me with that. I like that.
That's what I see coming down
Great.
for us.
That's fantastic.
That's what I see.
That's awesome. No notes. U.S. title match. I'm excited about this one. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa.
Oh, Fatu's winning.
Oh, no doubt.
Easy.
Do we see a Hikuleo sighting? Obviously Mr. JC Mateo going to get involved.
Do we get Roman back to rejoin the storyline a little bit?
I don't know. I don't think he would join this one. I think if anything, he'd be in the next match.
You don't think he'd join and it'd be sick if Roman came back and rejoined Solo.
Of course, but
Come on.
But Roman's his first and foremost target's got to be Seth.
Nah.
Seth put him out.
Nah, but he's got to reassemble his crew.
But he's still got to punch Seth in the face his first time back.
Yeah, I guess.
Seth, Roman don't. They're saving Roman for key. I don't know. They might be negotiating his contract, and Roman's like, "I'm not coming back."
I mean, dang, for real.
But I'm excited about Jacob Fatu establishing himself more as a champion here. Solo built himself back up for a second, but it sucks. He's going to take another L here. But don't know how they're going to keep this fresh. But I'm excited because I feel a twist coming. I just don't know where it's coming from.
Yeah.
WWE Undisputed title. Mr. Make Wrestling Boring John Cena versus CM Punk. Dream match, like you said.
Dream match.
Roles reversed like they've reminded us. One last time, CM Punk, John Cena. How we feeling?
I mean, I'm feeling like John Cena wins
Yeah.
by being the dirtiest player in the game. I like it. I like that it's happening. Again, we got to think about SummerSlam,
Yeah.
right? And Randy Orton has said that, something about, wanting to get past folks, get to John Cena. So, I'm curious if Randy Orton does win, is he going after John Cena? I'm worried about, I'm like, who does that person go after?
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't fully know.
Right. They've kept it vague, and obviously they do that for a reason.
So, but I don't know. I almost think that we're going to get this same match at SummerSlam.
Cena and Punk.
Yeah.
So a screwy finish here, so it goes to SummerSlam.
I think so.
Does Randy Orton win and get added to it as a triple threat?
I think that'd be cool as hell.
Or Cody? But I still like you painted me that picture beautifully. I want the scenario.
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I see.
But also,
happening.
It makes too much sense that they won't do it.
Because I also Randy Orton hasn't been clear. Does he want 15 or does he want John Cena?
Right, and he was not happy with the match.
Does he want
John
the World
Cena.
Heavyweight title or does he want the WWE?
Cena cheated to beat him, right, in St. Louis, in his hometown.
Yeah, and Gunther should ultimately it was Randy's shoulders were up in King of the Ring finals last year.
Yeah. And then Gunther won the rematch.
Yeah.
Is there a surprise, twist, heel turn, face turn you'd like to get out of any of this?
Man, I'd love for LA Knight to go heel at some point. I know we didn't talk about him much, but...
Well, it looks like he's going after Seth and company, so that's fun.
Yeah, I would love for him to kind of go heel, but no. I want more people to join Seth Rollins and Braun and Bronson Reed.
What do you feel about the ones that they've rumored about?
Like, I'd love the New Day to join them. That'd be sick or something.
That'd be cool.
A
little no swerve.
Yeah.
Look, they got something with Waller up their sleeve. They've been dipping around.
So, but I don't know what I'm. I just
they've thrown out Ethan Page, Ricky Saints, and there's one other guy they've thrown around, but one of the Omos.
Oh yeah,
is joining Seth.
But I'm enjoying the show right now. I'm enjoying the show.
I hope we'll just get a swerve of some kind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to put a label on it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be greedy. I just want a nice little... I want, at some point, watching it go, huh.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Mm-hmm.
not asking for much, guys. I know it's not a true PLE. I know it's like a super show. I know it's really more of a Raw SmackDown super show at its core, but we are getting John Cena and CM Punk.
It's huge.
We are getting Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton.
And we have 2 nights of SummerSlam. And we don't have any matches planned. They haven't built up to anything. We're a month out. And it's crazy.
This has to set the tone for the whole shebang, right? They got to set up Evolution.
Right.
They got to set up the rest of the card for Goldberg for Saturday night.
No, that's going to be the major. They'll have a couple of matches, but they'll probably have a tag match. And
they still are trying to go head-to-head against All In.
Yeah, but they're not going to do a big card for that.
I think there's at least going to be a good secondary match.
Maybe. Yeah, I see that.
I think we get something where we're like, oh, nice.
Jey Uso out there eating.
Poor guy's been used on every single one. Maybe we get Jay Cody again.
Probably.
I don't know, but I'm excited about it, man. I truly intrigued to see who wins the King and Queen. That street fight's going to be awesome. I'm just hyped. Karrion Kross is on the card. I'm hyped. Sammy's on the card. Fatu Solo, give me a swerve there, please. And then of course the dream match. One more time. They hadn't really talked about one more time, so maybe we do get him again at SummerSlam.
I think potentially. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. All right, man. Well, anything of note? Anything you want to end on?
No, just love wrestling.
Yeah,
it's the
dude.
Freaking best.
It's the best. I caught myself with nothing on TV the other day, so I just watched an old Dark Side of the Ring I've watched a million times.
Yeah,
it's just comforting.
Just the freaking best.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. Check out Night of Champions. Hit that subscribe button. We'll be back next week to talk about all the results. We'll see you then.